Good afternoon. Hey, it's Mark DeGennaro here. Hey, this is our first in a series of videos that we're going to be doing in regards to getting your home ready to sell. So I want to start with curb appeal. So I think curb appeal is one of the most important pieces of getting our homes ready to go on the market. So have you ever looked at a picture online and you said, I don't want to see that house just because of the negative landscaping or the paint on the exterior? So with curb appeal, I'm going to recommend a few things. Number one is bark. It's an easy fix. It cleans things up. You got some fresh bark out there. Put some regular little nice flowers out in the yard too. Make sure your eaves and your trim are all painted and or just cleaned. And then the front door. Front door should be painted at all times. I think it looks great. First impression when people walk up to your house and or when they see the picture of your house is the front door. So that's what I'm going to kind of throw that out there for right now is curb appeal is my number one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, number two is decluttering your house. So the minute that buyer walks in your front door, what are they going to see? What do they focus on? You would normally think it would be a beautiful home, right? All of the amenities you got there, maybe a fireplace. People cannot see past your personal belongings. Unfortunately, that's one of the things that holds us up, or it could be a hiccup when we put the house on the market. So number one, let's pack up all those pictures, all the family personal photos, things along those lines, kids' toys. Maybe you have a collection of cars or trinkets of some sort that you have on display. Let's pack that up and get rid of it. Not get rid of it, but pack it up and put it in the garage. So I'm just saying it's best to pack up and declutter as much as possible. We can store that in the garage, or we can get a pod delivered to the house and just kind of make everything as minimal as possible. I think that's the best advice we can go off of getting the house decluttered. Okay, number three is paint. So, we've all got our own little personal choices on what we like. And I can't tell you enough how many times I've walked into a house and there's a bright colored bedroom or an accent wall in the living room. These things most of the time will not appeal to most everybody. So what I'm going to be telling you is we need to neutralize some things. With just some nice off-white paint, or right now grays are really popular, just neutralizing it so everything just kind of flows evenly and makes the house seem even more big. I can never forget one of my clients calling me saying, hey, we don't want to see that house with the purple bedroom. Well, how do they remember that? They just remember certain things about houses. So make sure we neutralize these colors. Number four is flooring. So I wanted to just talk briefly about carpeting. A lot of us still have carpets in our house. I know that that's not really the trend right now, but carpeting is a big deal. If your carpets are dirty, we need to get them cleaned. The other thing I'm seeing with carpets, especially if they're older, is once we start decluttering and moving some of the furniture out of the way, you've got some waves, meaning the carpets need to be stretched. So I would really stress that we get them cleaned and get them stretched if needed. That's going to make a huge first impression on a home buyer coming through your house. So again, let's get those carpets cleaned. Okay, the last thing I wanted to talk with you about is minor updates and or fixes. So, how many of you probably have either a missing light switch plate or a broken plate somewhere in your house that's been there for years? Maybe it's behind the couch and you don't even think about it. Well, these are kind of the minor things that we can take care of up front so it doesn't come back and get us when we get into inspections. But I'm going to suggest for updating some things would be that just said. And then also lighting fixtures. A lot of us have some old fixtures that maybe don't work, or not all of them work. Just by updating light fixtures, it makes a huge difference when you enter a room. And then also plumbing fixtures. So faucets in bathrooms, let's making sure that those are all not rusted or, deteriorated. Maybe replacing those with a fresh set on the counters will just improve the look of that bathroom altogether. And we don't want any leaky faucets or toilets that are running, making sure we get the plumber in or having you handyman do it. Those are easy fixes that will really help sell the property. So that's just a few things that I had for help on updating for minor updates. So that's it for this week. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. We're going to go over a few more ideas and things along those lines. So when it comes time to start looking around your house thinking, what did Mark say? What can I do, or what do I need to do? Feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to come walk the house with you so that we're ready when you're ready to go on the market. Again, this is Mark. Take care.